So it's Air Max Plus time, specifically Air Max Plus OG TN time, and managed to grab these literally, I think it was the day before. It's a pair of Air Max Plus TNs in the Voltage Purple colorway. This is, from what I understand, an OG colorway as well. And I'm not really one that basically grabs sort of loud sneakers that much, but I think I'll make an exception with the Air Max Plus TNs. And the reason being, I just like the way they look. They look really sort of vibrant, very sort of colourful, and because they have sort of this black caging around it as well, they kind of make it a bit sort of easier to wear, in my opinion. And they're kind of also good sort of any type of weather, even though this has sort of a mesh upper. The reason I say they're sort of popular, they're good for any kind of weather, is because they sit sort of high up because of the airbags that are in here on the forefoot and on the heel. Because they sit high, they won't take as much dirt on. This is obviously kind of a suede material here, like a synthetic suede. So I think obviously with that particular material, you know, that's may likely to get dirty. But I also like this kind of toe box that they've got here. I don't think I've seen this on an Air Max Plus TN. It's just basically clear. I just think that looks really cool and just basically elevates that trainer just a little bit more than usual. So I kind of like that hits, and also it has sort of this yellow pattern which is standard for sort of TN on the back here. And they basically feel like almost like a hiking trail sneaker, because it's just, like I said, it just sits that little bit higher, and the outsole as well is just kind of a bit more grippier than normal, and that's what I kind of like about it. And that's I think the reason why it's sort of popular in the UK is for that reason. So it's kind of sort of comfort as well, comfortable, wearable, and sort of works well in sort of all seasons. Just another cool pair. I like my Air Max Pluses, TNs that we call them here, so really good, really nice. So here are the details for the Nike Air Max Plus OG TN in Voltage Purple. It comes in a Voltage Purple and Total Orange colorway, and it has a tuned air in the heel and forefoot, and it has an EVA midsole, and it's primarily made up of synthetic materials, and the price was £170. So in terms of the comfort and sizing, I think they have a medium to firm sole, and they have good neutral support around the arch for a runner, and there's no wearing time on these, so because their synthetic upper is very sort of soft and plush and breathable, so it should be sort of good to go. And you can go sort of true to size on these, and it has, I think in my opinion, it has good traction sort of to wear sort of any time really. I think similar to like a trail shoe, you know, you can kind of rock these pretty much all the time, and they should be good to go. In terms of the look and style, it's a 1998 retro runner now, so it's 25 years old. However, Air Max Plus has always used sort of vibrant colours, and I really like that. So this is probably one of the only few trainers where I actually don't mind it being sort of loud in colours. It just, I don't know, the silhouette, it kind of sort of suits it, especially because you've got the sort of the wavy caged sort of lines going across the sneaker that kind of basically masks some of the high sort of vibrant colours. And I like kind of the little tick that they have on there with kind of the orange on there, for example in this one. And you can kind of rock them all seasons, like I mentioned earlier, so it's one of those trainers that basically it's just an easy to wear trainer, and you can kind of wear it anytime. And these are just sort of go casual really. I think there's certain colourways that you probably would dress up slightly smarter, but mainly casual, sort of joggers, shorts, cargos, that type of thing. So, but they do look really cool when you put them on. And basically, there comes with sort of black laces. You can go sort of purple to match the upper, or go with orange to kind of match the hints of the airbag and the swoosh. Or you can even do sort of yellow as well. So the yellow is sort of on the heel tab and at the bottom, on the bottom of the sole, so you can kind of sort of see that. And also the purple laces. In terms of the final thoughts, I think it has a classic styling, so it's an OG colorway as well, so that's another sort of plus for it. And like I said, they're sort of great for all seasons really. I also like the clear toe cap on this particular model. I think it looks really nice and really sleek, and just something different, and it kind of basically enhances the colorway more. In terms of cons, I think the cost is too high for these, so £170, £175 is quite a lot of money, so just be wary of that. And the colours, this is not for everyone. So I think there's thing with the Air Max Plus is they're always kind of sort of vibrant and colourful. So I think it's best to sort of pick the colours that you kind of like, really. And there's a plethora of colours to choose from anyway. And in terms of the ratings, I give the look and style a 4 out of 5 for this one. I think purple's not really my favourite colour. It's still very nice though, especially when you see it in hand. But would I take this over a blue colourway? Probably not. And would I take this over the 25th anniversary? Probably not. So on that basis, that's the reason I've given it a 4. And in terms of comfort, I've given it a 4 as well. Even though it's a medium to firm sole, it does feel nice on feet. It's not like soft in particular, but there's like plenty of support there, and it basically you can kind of sort of wear them all day without having sort of too much fatigue. Just bear in mind that they do sit slightly higher because of the airbags, so you might have stability issues depending on your foot. And the quality, I give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's just built really well, and I know it's using sort of synthetic materials, but there isn't too much kind of glue stains or sort of issues or sort of dodgy paintwork on these. And I've noticed that with the sort of Air Max Plus models in particular, that they don't have too much issues in my opinion. And the pricing is, like I mentioned earlier, it's just a bit too high, so I think that's another 4 as well. So I think if they lower the price, then I'll definitely give it a 5. And overall, this one's a solid shoe for an OG, and it's all based on preference really. I think some people really love the colour purple, and if you do, then probably just mark that up to a 5.